Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. LUNC community, USDC community, and also Luna 2.0 community. I'm watching Bitcoin that just broke 60,000 and now trying to come back up to retest 60,000. I wonder if it's going to break back up above 60,000 or fail. If it fails, I'm probably going to short Bitcoin here if it fails and see if I can write it down to about 53, 54,000, 55,000, or whatever the case may be. We will see. And then we can just switch, from there if it hits around 52, 53,000, and then we can go long and just ride it all the way up to 100,000 plus. Okay, so this is our last chance. This is probably the last dip opportunity that we're going to have. And over the next 5 days, 5 to 10 days, this is it right here, folks. I think this is it. And after that, it should be, all blazing to the upside, you would think, right? So nothing is guaranteed, though. But look at XRP. We just got some breaking news. Before we get into LUNC, there's breaking news on XRP, so I wanted to put this in the video as well. So breaking news, XRP has filed a cross appeal of Judge Torres' judgment entering on August 7, 2024. All right, so we know that the SEC filed an appeal, and now we have a cross appeal to the higher court. So, you know what I mean? So you get an appeal, and then you can do a cross appeal, apparently, to the higher courts to review the actual appeal to see if it's legit or not. So this is going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. In the end, I had a dream a couple days ago that I saw XRP just go straight up to $1. So something's going to happen here where XRP is going to win this appeal. They've won everything else. You know what I mean? So, and the case is going to be over, right? When is that going to happen, though? It's going to happen at the right, perfect time that they already have planned and scheduled, right? If I can get the code for it, I would know what day it is, but then they will change it if I say anything. So I'm not even gonna attempt to do that. But everything is planned. Everything is planned. Everything is planned, man. This is all staged in the Matrix, man. Okay. Let's go here to XRP, and not much action on the cross appeal. Just not much going on. All right. So, yeah, that news came out here, and it's just not much. Everything to the downside as Bitcoin flushes down under 60,000 there. The bulls were supposed to hold it up there, and they just couldn't do it. So we'll see how that plays out. Right. So I'm trying to watch this. I'm trying to watch it to get a short position here on Bitcoin, and so I have my Margex open right now just in case. But anyways, let's look at Terra Luna Classic here. And I'm surprised. Well, no, we don't want Terra Luna Classic on we don't want nothing leveraged on Luna Classic, right? And by the way, also except for the XRP, beside the XRP breaking news here, we have some breaking news that Saitama dev team have all been indicted. So that is a warning to the LUNC validators. That is a warning to Shiba Inu dev members. That's a warning to every other company in community out there that have dev members or validators that are secretly suppressing their tokens, secretly hate their communities and their tokens, and are seeking to secretly destroy and sabotage their investors. And so if Saitama dev team members can get taken down like that, then everybody else can. One of the reasons why Satoshi and his co-founder are leaving at the end of the year, they knew this was coming, right? And that's why the codes, the end, is very important for next year, right? And so, so I just want to warn everybody. on that. Hold on one second, guys. Why does it say it's not on? Is this thing okay? This plugged in. Okay, all right. Just want to make sure everything was plugged in. All right, so it's one of the reasons why we've been warning people. Warning. Like, stop doing what you're doing. Stop suppressing the tokens. You could be next, right? You could be next one indicted on the suppression charges. Illegal naked shorting and all these things that these people are doing behind the scenes and in their secret group chats and stuff. Somebody knows that information, and and the Satama team got caught, right? And all of them are being charged for money laundering, corruption, all types of stuff, stealing from investors. They had Satama 1, and then they went to Satama 2, and they did the exact same thing. Greed. And now they're going to be doing a long time. They're probably going to be doing a long time in prison. Somebody in their group was collecting all of their information. And so if you're a LUNC validator and you're in these groups and you're talking about destroying the chain and suppressing the chain by dumping USTC and doing, somebody is in there collecting all of that information that you think is your friend, and they're going to use it against you, right? And so you need to be careful, right? And that's why I keep telling you guys. You guys think I'm your enemy, and yet I've been the guy that's been warning you guys for how long, right? Stop the suppression, stop doing what you're doing, stop the futures contracts and all the leveraging on LUNC and pushing it down and leverage, because somebody is collecting this information and they're going to spew it out to the judges and federal courts, and they're going to come after you. This is why I've been saying. That's why last year October, when we had the stakeathon, I said, cover your shorts. USTC is about to explode. I don't want. Even though you guys are enemies of the chain, you're still validators and securing the blockchain, and I don't want you guys to lose here. And many of them laughed at me, and then USDC exploded, and they didn't celebrate with us. And so and so they realized that I was telling the truth, right? And so and then they instead of saying, "Dang, this dude was telling the truth, he was looking out for us," they went in and doubled down and hated me even more. And yet I was the one telling them, sticking my neck out to help them, even though they are enemies of the chain. It's crazy, right? And so here we go again, right? Here we go again. We were warning. I mean, back in the day, Satama people were warning Satama devs, stop doing what you're doing. You're not gonna get away with it. And I remember talking about that as well on Patreon. Satama devs, you're not getting away with this. Stop right now. And they wouldn't stop. And it's the same thing for the LUNC team, LUNC validators. It's the same thing for Shiba Inu dev members. And all that. If you people are suppressing tokens, because these tokens should be freely moving. If you look at these charts, some of these tokens haven't moved in 3 years, and yet they're in the top 100, top 200, top. That is not normal. That is robotic suppression. That is futures contract. That is leverage. That is all types of things that they're doing to suppress these tokens. The data dev team members, data owners, doing the exact same thing. Somebody's taking notes. Somebody's collecting information, and they're going to go after you if you don't stop, right? And so cryptocurrencies, when we first started in cryptos, were moving up and down freely. They don't do that anymore. They barely move 2% a day now because of all of the suppression, right? And so all the manipulation, all the suppression. And we keep saying we want to. If the community really wants to repeg USDC, why are we still stuck at 2 cents? Because there's people that receive a bunch of USDC every day that dump it on you so they can go live a lavish life in Germany and France and Malta and Dubai and all these things. They don't give a crap about you. And so the fact that we're having a hard time turning off the staking rewards on USDC so that we can repeg should tell you everything you need to know, right? Because that should be an easy yes, duh, let's get wealthy. But if these people hate you and hate your guts, they're gonna be against it. right? So simple things should be simple. But unfortunately, if you hate the chain and if you're one of those people that like a Satama dev member that was secretly against the chain, then these types of things are going to happen. You're not going to see the progress that you're looking for. Okay. And you go 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and you look back and like Satoshi said all these things were going to happen for SHIB, and there's no burns, there's no metaverse, there's no this, there's no that, there's no Shiba Net, there's no SHIB games. There's only one game. Where's the other games? Like what happened? Where's Shiba Swap 2.0? There's only Shiba Swap 1 still. Like nothing, and then now you're leaving. Like yeah, man. Like hopefully nobody indicts Satoshi to answer questions in Congress. You know what I mean? What the freak are you doing? Did you just do right? So, but it is what it is, man. I'm stunned that it took this long for people to realize that they were being played. I've been screaming about this for through 2, 3 years. It's not right, guys and girls. The crypto markets don't move anymore. The meme coins move because they are decentralized and they're not on these big exchanges that you can suppress the crap out of them and use fake cryptos and derivatives. Okay, so that's why the meme coins move. That's why I was like, yo, let's get into these meme coins and let's make some money. And we all can just get in meme coins. We can buy back and burn meme coins and make a lot of money and then use it, come back with those meme coin money and then come back into LUNC and put them into staking rewards and stake Solana, stake LUNC, and stake these other ones, right? That are really not moving. Solana moved because it fell because of FTX and then FTX recovered and then Solana was able to recover as well and then go up, right? Okay, so a lot's coming. So Thomas the first domino to fall on that on the devs, and I guarantee they thought that they will never be caught and indicted, and now here they are, right? So same thing for a lot of these validators. Same thing for a lot of people. They think because they're screwing everybody over and they got all this wealth now that they're God, right? And then just like everybody else, Do Kwon, CZ, and everybody else, you realize that you're not God at all, right? So you know, when you're sitting inside the prison cells and looking at what you did and how much money you stolen from people and all the bad things you've done, you realize you're just a normal person, just like everybody else here. All right, 34 cents here on Luna, and just like TFL, they learned that same thing from TFL when they learned that they have to burn everything and they have to stop all operations. At one point, they thought they were gods as well, right? So, God will humble us all quickly, and it's just how it is, man. Okay, and it's a life. That's how life is, man. All right, 2 cents here on USDC because they won't stop selling it. Um, it is what it is. All right, so here's the supply, 8.14, and then 5.83 is the circulating supply. We're waiting on TFL to burn the rest of the tokens. Bitcoin right now is at 59,700. So I'm waiting to see if it can touch that 60,000 again. And if 60,000 does not break, Bitcoin is going to flush here down into about maybe 57, 58, 56, 55, maybe even 53,000, maybe even 52. I don't know. So if Bitcoin rejects this 60,000, it's going to flush, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. It might not. You never know. There's a lot of buyers here in this area. So okay, so here is USTC, and yep, still hanging in there. We broke that downward trend, right? And now we just hanging in there right now. So we want to use that support of 2 cents and make some moves to the upside. All right, so Galaxy Station, there's nothing here. Everything, no new proposals, which is kind of weird. We had all these proposals come out of nowhere at the same time, and then now we just have no new proposals. So nobody wants to do anything now. We're waiting on tax to gas. They're saying that rumors are that it's completed and they're waiting for the perfect time to bring it out due to threats. And I did speak on it. I was the first one to speak on that. I said, I think these people are being threatened, because it's not normal to be waiting this long on something like that, right? And I think these people are being threatened. So, Yeah, because because the tax of gas will then bring out the 1.5% burn tax, right? So which I've said publicly that because of all the drama that have happened and the enemies that Jesus the Lord has created and made in the community, I don't. It's going to be really hard for me to see that one pass the 1.5% burn tax, but I hope it does. Right? I hope it does. We don't need it, but I hope it does because it will accelerate everything that we're doing, right, for the burn, right? So it would accelerate it. It definitely would accelerate the burns, right? I'm not going to change the way I operate on lung because of a 1.5% burn tax compared to a point 0.5. There's people in the community that are like, a 1.5, oh my God. Like, I'm not going to be able to do nothing on the chain. Really? You know what I mean? Like, they think it's a 10% burn tax. You know, like zero point 0.5 to 1.4, you're not even gonna notice it. You know what I mean? That's like 50 cents and $1.50. Like who? Like nobody even notices it, man. Like if I had 50 cents on this side and I had $1.50 on this side, you wouldn't even. You would like you slap both of my hands to the ground and the money will come out. I was like, man, that's chump change, boy. You know, so I don't understand. You wouldn't. You're not gonna notice it at all. You know what I mean? So it's just ridiculous. But anyways, it is what it is. People have their opinions, and they can have their opinions, and we welcome everybody's opinions on the chain. That was a political statement. 'Cause we really don't want to hear people's opinions if they're not part of ours, but they are welcome to have their own opinion, and we welcome it on the chain. Everybody has their own opinion. 38 million in burns, and then we got 10,000 in burns as well. 13,000 in burns. Okay, so let me update this one. Oh, it's still same. Okay. Bitcoin struggling a little bit here to get back to 60,000. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to hit that 60,000, and it's not hitting. It didn't even hit the 60. Wait a minute. What's my other one on there? Oh, that was 60,000. Okay. So I was waiting. Let me see what did Bitcoin just do on the last candle. What price was that? 59,731. Okay, so it rejected that 750. I wouldn't have got in either there. So we'll see what happens here on this next one. Yeah, there it goes. Bitcoin's trying to get to 750. Oh man, it's having a hard time. Okay, let's go to the Oracle pool and continues to go to the downside, but not as fast and not as fast as it used to. Oracle pool is I'm not community pool, excuse me, 15 million. There goes 15 million on USTC. Man, we got a lot of reserves, man. We got a lot of reserves. I'm surprised that we don't have other people wanting to come and build on the chain with this type of reserves that we have to pay them out. You got some unique info. If you got some things that you want to do on this chain, man, and you can create some video games or you can create some stuff, whatever you can create, man, for the chain. Come get paid, man. Come get paid. If you can create like Mortal Kombat video games for LUNC and create like LUNC warriors and they can battle it out in video games and we can burn LUNC at the same time, hit us up, man. Hit the community up, man. We'll pay you to do it, man. To build the stuff, man. You build it and we pay you, So it is what it is, man. I want to see some stuff like that. I want to see some video games that burn LUNC, burn USTC, you know? Maybe we can create something that burns USTC all day long, like something different. I know they had some people were doing like gambling stuff. I don't promote gambling and betting, but that helped burn LUNC. We should have been burning USTC though instead of LUNC though. And then that's the problem. Everybody wanted to burn LUNC and not burn USTC, and it's like that was not the right option. You should have been burning USTC that whole time, and we would be a lot closer to repegging right now if we were burning USTC for those 2 years and not LUNC, right? So I think people learned the lesson there. And some people are just hard headed and they don't care that they will still promote LUNC to be burned instead of USTC. LUNC will be burned. LUNC will automatic burn if USTC heads up to 30, 40, 50 cents. LUNC will burn like with like fire. You know what I mean? So you don't have to be burning LUNC. It already has a burn tax, and if USTC goes up, LUNC is going to burn like crazy. It automatically burns with the success of USTC. That's what people don't understand. All right. 475 million in added, and you can see people are still burning LUNC. Nobody's burning USTC, except for the burn tax. It makes no sense, but people are hard headed. 1.4 billion, excuse me, added there for auto stake, nice, and then LUNC Goblin lost 711 there, and LUNC Live lost 677 million. Okay. Um, Okay, so missed signatures, only 14. That's good. And missed signatures, and then you got these people up here missing big signatures still, but not as bad as what we did the other day or the other week. All right, so Bitcoin is struggling now, trying to get to that past that 59,750 mark. I'm watching it here on Margex, so it's coming down now. It couldn't break through it, so now it's dropping. All right. Here is the top validators, and okay. I'm looking at well, still have some ways to go, but that's gonna be interesting if Jesus is Lord 2 can get into the top 10. I'm shocked at it. Remember 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, I said well, was it 4 months ago? About 4 months ago, I was like, I'm shocked that Jesus Lord 2 is not in the top 10 with Jesus Lord. As mad as they were at the community and they were seeking revenge, we thought that these two validators will be in the top 10. Remember, and so they got one in the top 10. The other one's right at number 13. It's almost like LeBron and Bronny. They're gonna be opening up the season together, both on the court. They will be playing on the court together. The Lakers said on opening day, so that's gonna be interesting. So it's almost like the same thing here. You got Jesus Lord and Jesus Lord 2, like Father and Son, and and Jesus Lord 3, the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Okay. So that's about it, man. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Okay. You've been warned, right? Validators, dev members, suppressing prices, doing all these things to their tokens, hating on the token, enemies of their own token, money laundering, corruption, stealing from investors, not wanting investors to succeed, putting this information in group chats, secret group chats. Somebody's been collecting all that information, and Satama Devs went down today. And so I wonder if anybody's next, right? Who's next? Is it SHIB Dev members? Is it LUNC validators? Is it Theta Dev member? Who's next, right? So I guess we'll find out. Peace out. God bless. How about stop doing it? Change your ways, and then then there's nothing will happen to you. How about that? How about cover your shorts, cover all your suppression stuff, change your ways, and either just bail out, leave for good, and go do something else with your life, or stick around and just be positive for the community, and just change. So you don't get indicted and all types of crazy stuff, right? So, anyways, peace out. God bless. Bye.